All right, what's going on? So, day 3 of your onboarding process, and we're talking accountability today. This one is going to be pretty short and sweet, but basically, accountability, we want to make sure that we are building self-accountability because again, there is one thing of, someone like me here to hold you accountable, which is going to definitely be a part of this. But plain and simple, you get to the level of success that you're after based off of yourself. There is no one here that's going to be able to pull you through to those high levels other than you. Now, again, I am here to help you. I am here to keep you accountable and help you out on those days where you're not feeling good because we all have them. But what I want to talk you through is how to build that self-accountability within yourself in order to make sure that you truly are able to see every piece of success that you desire. So number one, what is self-accountability? It is your ability to show up at your best regardless of how you feel. And why do we fail to do this? Because obviously the world is full of stories of people who fail to keep themselves accountable, people who fall off track, people who don't achieve the goals that they have. And honestly, my number one thing that I've been able to come up with is we fail to keep ourselves accountable because we don't have clarity in our vision. We don't have clarity on exactly what it is you're working for. So I'm going to talk you through quickly my vision for coaching and in turn, how you can build your vision for your career too. So my vision for coaching is, unfortunately, we live in a world where strength and conditioning is unregulated. There's a lot of reasons why that's good, but also a lot of reasons why that's bad. Anyone can literally wake up tomorrow morning and call themselves a strength coach, which creates a lot of really BS workouts, a lot of really BS systems. And again, a lot of people out there that are hurting athletes more than they're helping them. And so one of my biggest pieces of my vision is to be the voice that changes the way athletes view strength and conditioning. Because again, as much as hard work is very important, there's so much more to succeeding as an athlete than just being the one that's in the gym grinding the hardest. And it's my vision to actually show athletes all the pieces of the puzzle and help elevate the level of success athletes are able to see because of how they approach their training. Why this is important to me is because I was that guy. I was that one in the gym grinding every single day, and it led me to a lot of success very quickly. I was a power lifter. It led me to a lot of success very quickly. I broke some national records. I almost got the chance to compete for Team Canada, but that's when everything started to go wrong. I started getting injured. I injured both my knees, both my shoulders at one point, my back on 3 separate occasions, an ankle, and both my wrists. And in that time, that was just too many injuries for me to get through, not really knowing what I was doing, but continuing to take that vision of just keep grinding through everything all the time, no matter what. And in turn, I had to cut my career short. I never got the chance to compete for Canada, which was something I always wanted to do. Unfortunately, I had to stop powerlifting when I was 21 because I had all of those injuries basically by that time. And so my vision for my athletic career got cut short immensely because of the way I was training. So now my vision as a coach is to be that voice and to be that person to show athletes those mistakes before they make them so that you guys don't have to suffer the same career-ending injuries and the same mistakes and everything that I suffered myself. So how do you build your vision? Number one, I want you to sit down after you finish this video with a notepad and literally brain dump everything you want out of life. That is, what kind of house you want to live in, what kind of car you want to drive, what kind of family life you want, how much money you want in the bank, everything. Because once you know everything that you want out of your life, you can build a vision to create the career to get there. Because through sport, honestly, anything is possible. People talk in the combat sports world about fighters not getting paid enough, but then you look at the athletes like Sean O'Malley, who was a multimillionaire before he ever reached the top 15 in the UFC. There are so many examples, more and more and more as time goes on, of people who create that generational wealth for themselves through sport. And so you can absolutely make that happen if that's the goal. If it's not about wealth and it's all about something else, that's totally fine too. But brain dump everything you want out of your life. Now, once you have everything you want out of your life, what I want you to do is put that into a little bit more concise of a paragraph. So something that you can read every day. I have mine up above my desk, sitting right over there. And it is 4 paragraphs long talking about everything that I want in my business right now. And it is a 3-year vision, so it will end in the next 3 years. But every single morning, part of my routine is reading through that vision so that when I set my goals for the week, set my goals for the month, set my goals for the year, I know exactly what it is I'm working towards. And setting yourself up like that, when you have a vision that really sits and really lights your soul on fire, like my vision of changing the way athletes view the world of strength and conditioning, that is what gets you through those more difficult days. That is when the early morning alarm goes off. When you're thinking about that, that gets you out of bed. When you're thinking about just, I want to be really good at my sport, well, you can be really good at your sport tomorrow. But with those big high-level visions, that's the thing that needs every single day. That's the thing that gets you out of bed on those days and continues to make you push through that time. However, I want to really reinforce the fact, I said that a minute ago, but I want to really reinforce the fact that we are judgment-free here. We're not always going to have that ability to wake up with the early morning alarm. We're not always going to feel 100%. And so when this is lacking for you, when you're having a tough week, when like personal stuff's piling up, whatever it might be, speak up, talk to me. If you feel like the training that you're doing right now is too much, I'm throwing too much at you, whatever it is, talk to me, because the best possible program is the one that you're going to be consistent with. The best possible program is going to be the one you're actually going to be able to stick to. And there's nothing wrong with not being able to stick to 3 sessions a week that take you an hour and a half every time. Whatever it is that we've got you going on, if it's too much, we need to know so that we can switch it up and we can actually get you sticking to it. If you're dealing with some tough shit in the family life, whatever it might be, you might just need a mental reset for a week. So whenever these things are happening, instead of just internalizing and trying to be the beast that grinds through everything, talk to me. This is as much a part of coaching as putting together the program. We are all going to have those days where we don't feel good. We're all going to have those weeks where stuff feels like it's just piling up against us. But that's why you have this program, is to be able to work through that, to be able to make changes to the program to help you through that, and to be able to help you not just as an athlete, but as a human as well. So we want to build that self-accountability, but at the same time, we want you to use us in order to actually work together to see the results that you want. Now, that's it for this video, and that's short and sweet. So make sure to take away some notes from here, create that vision for yourself, send that over to me so that I can help you push towards that as well. And I'll see you in the next video.